I can.
Lloyd? Yep. Have you played this game before? We're going to be playing Peach today. And it's going to be the Flower Cup that we are going to worry about. I have not beaten this one on 100cc, so we're going to try and do that today. I was not that old of a version. Yeah, no. I was posting on Blue Sky that, like, this is actually my favorite version of Mario Kart I've played, basically just because it's, like, so restrained. And the difficulty is actually interesting because it's not... What do you call it? Like, 100cc is hard because 50cc is, like, an actual challenge. As you can see, I'm not very good at it. And also, it's got a much more interesting system than the standard race, where basically, in newer entries, you do the race, and then you sort of see what you get, right? So if you get first place, you get second place, whatever. In this game, and you'll see this in a minute. Basically, if you are not above 4th place, or at or above 4th place, the game just kills you. It's just like, yeah, no, you don't get to play anymore. Just try again. And so you can see I'm in 2nd place. My 2 is flashing here. So ideally, I get to pass Bowser. But realistically, I'm just trying to finish. I don't even have any medal on this. Like, I haven't actually finished the entire set of courses for this cup. So, literally any finish. Like, if I see the podium at all, then I'm happy. And you can see down in the lower right-hand corner. Well, not right now. Yeah, you can see the lower right-hand corner on the top screen. This is a multiplayer game, and so I guess they couldn't figure out how to get it to render full screen for single player. And so half the screen is just the map, and then in multiplayer that would be the other player. Anyway, there's a little cart icon. That's basically your lives. And you'll probably see me have to lose a life on this track because I am not good at it. This track, you very much are likely to fall off, and because of how the AI works in this game, the AI doesn't really fall off, and so you're put in a position where basically if you fall off 1 or 2 times, you're just kind of toast. And so we're just gonna take this boost pad here. Actually doing so far I'm doing better than I was doing offline. Yeah. So thank you for helping, Void. Or you're giving me confidence or something. Oh, and got hit. Better than getting knocked off the course though. Just use a mushroom here. We're in 5th place, so we are gonna have to get up a place. Okay. And you can see coins give you a slight speed boost. Having 0 coins is bad. The game warns you about that. Okay, so yeah. So right here, if I don't find oh, and I fell off the stage. Great. So as soon as I pass this this starting line here, you can hear that annoying beeping. That means I'm in 7th place. If I don't get up to 4th or higher, then just gonna start over. If I don't get up to 4th or higher, then I don't get to advance. So we're just gonna start over. And you can see this is a very different format from how basically every other Mario Kart works, where if you get last place every race, it'll just keep trucking. And I think I like this format where you have like lives more. I think it's more interesting. The issue, of course, is that because the controls are a little clunky in this game, well, that's partially because I'm using Peach. She's actually suboptimal for this set of courses because she really likes having good traction, and these courses don't have great traction. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so I'm above 4th, which means I do... Okay, so this is my favorite item, the flower. Or not the flower, the feather. It's hard to talk while playing this game. I can assume you can figure out why, and there we go. So in theory, this lets you skip little jumps like that, jump over stuff. It's a really powerful item. In practice, that's what happens half the time. Alright, we got a star, and we're... Okay, this is probably a give up moment again. Yep. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, no, give up. There we go. You can see why I haven't beaten this race before. And probably what we'll have to do is start doing some not offline, some single-player time trials to practice a bit. I should probably start drifting better, because like that will make up the difference. The issue, of course, is that that drifting makes you go wide, and if you go wide on this course, you bump into the bricks, and basically every brick here on the side, if you bump into it, it falls off, and then that means that next time you go around, come on, Toad. I hate this item. It makes you tiny and small for like an annoyingly long amount of time, and so if you get hit by anything else, yeah, I just have to hit that. There's nothing else I can do. If you get hit by anything else, then you like get squished, and it's terrible. Okay, so here's another Toad item. Oh, also, you, the player, have all of these items that you can work with. The NPCs only have one type of item each. So, Toad has the thing that makes you tiny. You know what? I'm just gonna restart the whole race, honestly. Here we go. Just do some practice drifting on this. Alright, so yeah. Okay, here's a good feather usage. You can see I just skipped that little bit, and that got me like a place and a half. Okay, and then I'm just gonna not hit the things that slow you down. Right, so you can see that the like when I hit an item box, it goes dark, and it stays dark for the rest of the race. But the NPCs do not use item boxes. They just get items randomly. I don't actually understand how it works. I think it feels like it's about the same rate as I do, so about once a lap. Come on. I was trying to use the... Okay, here's the star. As you can see, it's quite useful. It seems to last different duration for me and for the enemies. I'm not entirely sure why. There's a lot of mysteries about this game to me, and I understand why. Basically, this was released for the Super Nintendo, which is not known for being a particularly powerful console, and like AI is one of the more computationally expensive things to do, and so you can very easily see the argument for just like, and there we go, first place, nice. You can very easily see the argument for just saying, okay, the NPCs are one thing, players are another thing, and then that simplifies our that simplifies our whole code, and we don't have to worry about spending all that computing power on like getting NPCs going and that sort of thing. So like you can see the argument, and I think I agree with it. It still is a little annoying. Okay, so now we are first place, which puts us in a disadvantage here. because we don't have coins, right? If you start in last place, I think you start with 5 coins. Right now we have 2. And also our items are bad because we're in first place. So I'm really focused on just grabbing coins here. Alright, there we go. We have 10, which is the max. So every time you bump something, you lose a coin. Or someone, you lose a coin. And so you can get more than 10, but like the 11th coin, all it does is if you lose coins, you don't actually slow down. Okay, so now we're gonna hit Bowser here. Oh, actually, I guess I just hit his item. Okay. Nope, don't fall off here, don't fall off here. Okay, the feather, I just need to not use it in a stupid way, and we should be fine. Alright, let's see. Yep, okay. Whoa. Oh, I fell off! Okay, so we have 12 coins. Our buddy with the fishing pole over there takes attacks of 2. So we're down to 10. Alright, let's see. So, okay, this is lap 4. Okay, so those just bounce off each other. I'm vulnerable because his started first, but I'm ahead of him. Okay, so great. So on this last lap, whatever placement I get is my placement. Somehow I got a star in second place. Okay. Feels unfair, but we'll take it. And we do not beat Bowser, but we get second place. I think Bowser got second place last time, so we should be tied in the rankings. Again, I don't care if I get first, I just want to finish the dang cup. And first try on that is actually super nice. So, yeah, Peach struggles on this course without drifting, so if I can get my drifts okay, we should be fine. Right, so we just gotta... Okay. You also gotta worry about coins on the first 2 laps. It's a little hard to grab them, because you can't just, like, brush the outside, you have to be sort of in the middle. And they also don't work if you're above the ground, so if you're jumping, it doesn't count. Let's see. Okay, we got a couple there, great. Oh, and these mole guys will very much mess you up if you crash into them. Okay. Yep, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna try and not show that off. You have to sort of wiggle your cart to. Okay, oh my gosh. There we go. You have to wiggle your cart to get them off, and because that also steers your cart, you can wind up in situations where you sort of have to do weird steering things that'll mess you up in other ways. Kind of a lose-lose, honestly. And it sounds like I'm complaining about this game a lot, but I think it's not necessarily the game itself. It's just like the structure of it that I like. Because a lot of these design decisions between this game and Mario Kart 64, they completely like just changed their mind on. And Mario Kart 64 is a template every other like Mario Kart was based on, and so. I feel strongly that something sort of got lost in the got lost in the shuffle, right? Because like you got these tiny tracks. Come on. Okay, let's see. Tiny tracks, comparatively weaker items. So like there's lightning in this, but there's not bullet bill. There's no blue shell. Right, so just gotta hit one placement. There we go. Okay, right. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, drift here. Grab 5. Okay. Up. Third place, 4th place. We take those. Whew. Okay, we got 3 lives. Which I'll probably need on Lava World, which is up next. I don't actually know the name of it. All the course tracks in this game were named like Bowser's Cup 3 or something, or like Bowser Track 3. Like you don't like. There's usually a name that's. Anyway, this one messes me up pretty regularly, so let's see if I can complete it. Okay, we're gonna go over this way, I guess. I don't know. I know that there's got to be some like optimal route I'm not taking on this course. I don't think I need to be taking the optimal route or anything to complete it. I think I just need to be like doing an okay job drifting and like not mess any of these jump things up. Here's Bowser again. Okay, there we go. And we got our blue or our green shell. Okay, so we're in 4th place, which is fine. I ideally want to be in the top 3 when I finish the cup, but I'm not going to reset over it. Oh. And I'm very small, so please don't hit me. Oh. I think you can jump over like player or like obstacles that other racers placed. But I'm not gonna hit. Okay, let's see. So yep. Okay, great. 4th place. This is lap 3 or 4? Lap 4. Okay. Okay, so I have not missed a jump so far. I've not fallen in lava. That's good. Let's see if I can. Oh gosh. Let's see if I can hit someone with this. All right. Hi Toad. Bye Toad. Here we go. Boom. Okay, just don't fall up. I fell in the lava. Okay. Okay. So here's lap 5, which is the final lap. I'm in 5th place, so I should get a decent item here. And indeed I did. Okay, I just need to figure out how to use it. Yep, okay. We can just cut this cat. Oh, that felt good. Okay, so now I just need to... Well, honestly, just stay 4th. Oh, fuck. Let's try that one more time. That was a good run. I'm not disappointed by that. We just need to run it back and do it better this time. The double speed music and the beeping when you're in lower than 4th place is very distracting. I feel like I just perform worse when under those conditions. Like I know where I'm supposed to be and I know where I am. I can figure that out. You know, they constantly remind me. I think the Nintendo like low health beep in general is bad design. I think that you should like it's fine to have a noise that tells you that. It just shouldn't be like a constant little beep. It should be something else. I don't know what. Like even just like a more bassy siren would be preferable in a lot of ways. Okay, so this feathers items is actually really powerful on this course because there's these guys that are always trying to. Yeah, we can just. Oh. And I. Oh my fucking god. Okay. That was me pressing the wrong button because in later entries in the series, which I've literally played in the same controller, I'll show you after the race. The item button is not on the not a face button. All right, we got lap 3. Give me a good item. Okay, there we go. We got a mushroom, which I can probably work with. Okay, let's see. Let's try and hit this drift here. Okay, sort of hit it. Alright. Oh my god. I'm just getting bounced around like a pinball. Alright, there we go. Great. I'm currently 8th. That's bad. We want to be not 8th. Okay. Well, I got one lap to figure ourselves out here. Okay, great. So red shell will get us 1 place. Ideally I can get around Koopa here and don't have to use the shell on him. Okay. Yep. Oh, I do have to use the shell on Koopa. Okay. This race is much less clean than the previous one. Okay, let's try that again. Probably gonna have to just do this a little bit in time trial. And I know you can do a rocket start. I also know it's like pretty precise in terms of like the timing, and I don't know how to do it, so I'm not doing it. In later entries in the series, it's much easier to figure out how to do it. Okay. So I'm very slow, and I have no coins. Or I'm in last place, and I have no coins, which means I'm very slow. Okay, great. So, thankfully, this is one of the tracks where the computer players can get stuck sometimes. So, we take those. Here's a coin. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Also, you can't go backwards in this game. So I can't like back up and get it. Not that I would, but I think that would be a bad play, but I can't do it. Alright. I'm just thinking about, like, because there's so many items, you'd have to write, like, NPC code for each individual item, ideally for each different personality type for each, like, player, and which sounds very complicated, so that's probably why they simplified it and just, like, every character has their own item. I wonder what... I don't actually know what Luigi does. Or Mario. I guess they could just both get mushroom boosts, maybe? Because every pair of racers, so Peach and Yoshi are the same, and Mario and Luigi are the same, and DK Jr. and Bowser are the same. Like, every pair of racers has their own sort of set of stats. Okay. If I use the mushroom right here, I should get a nice little boost. It'd be better if I didn't bonk the wall there, but okay. I'll take third. I won't complain about third. Okay, great. Okay, just want to work in here. Alright. Gotta take the long way around there. Okay, we're chasing down Mario, bonking every wall in sight. That's fine as long as I finish in third. We did it! Okay, so that was race... Was that 3 or 4? I think that was 4. Okay, that was 4. Okay. Okay, so I am in second, looks like. Yeah. Okay. So I should be able to get second as long as I don't completely. You know, I think that either I get second or I don't finish the cup. I think those are the two options here, essentially. Okay, and this is actually so I said earlier that this cup was unfavorable to Peach. This track specifically is very favorable to Peach because she has overall good controls but bad traction. And this course has basically perfect roads. And so, like, all of the downsides of using Peach are just gone. The issue is that this course is kind of technical and I'm not great at the game. And so I'm probably going to fail anyway, but... like, in theory, this is a good course for me. And okay, we got nope. Okay. Okay. That sort of did what I wanted it to. All right. So I know I can drift here. No, not if I do it like that. Okay. This one I did on time trial and. Basically, I checked, and sloppy drifts are better than just doing it normally well. So we're gonna try and keep that in mind. Okay, right. So that was suboptimal, but we are still in fourth. There we go. This drift should get us somewhere. Drift here. Alright. Ideally I get second, because that should lock me into a second or third place finish overall. Which means I get to stand on the podium, and I'll also get a little medal next to the cup, which is what I'm aiming for. Great. Alright, let's see. Hey, just barely made it. Okay. I think we're going to finish with that medal here. I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, okay, okay. We finished in 2nd place. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I don't want to run it back just yet. I think I want to try the other 2 cups I have access to. Okay, let's select some more peach. We like peach. All right, Star Cup. So Star Cup, I have not played at all on 150cc or 100cc, and I've played the least of 100cc. So this is not a super familiar track to me. But we can make it work. Oh, I missed the item. Okay, that's fine. So the light-colored water, I can drive through it no problem. The dark-colored water, I will drown in. So we're just gotta keep an eye on that. Oop, just barely missed the Toad Shroom. Those are the nastiest I don't get hit by, by far. Because it's very easy to like get hit by something and then play the long-ass animation for turning into a piece of paper. And then also like get hit by something else after, and you're just like stuck there for 10 seconds. But we've managed to avoid it so far. We're on lap 4. Things are looking good. Okay, great. That was a suboptimal drift speed-wise, but we got some coins. Oh, missed those coins. Okay. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Oh, and there's my drowning. I forgot I was lap 4, not lap 5. Okay. Oh, and the blue is darker on this course for some reason, because it'd be hard to see otherwise. That's kind of fun. All right, let's see if I get a good item here. I will again take 3rd. Yeah. Okay. We'll take 3rd. I'm just trying to get a cup, and then we can come back later and do better. I think every racer has their own song right here. So we're gonna be hearing a lot of this one. Also, we're not Peach, we're just Princess, because I think they ran out of characters. I'm sure that in Japanese it's Princess Peach, but I'm not playing the Japanese version right now. All right, so we have not great traction on dirt courses, and also bad off-roading, like really bad off-roading. So we're just gonna have to make do. Look, we're not doing that terribly. Like, I actually find the really smooth roads to be kind of slippery, honestly. Like the traction I get here is a little easier to work with. I don't know. I don't know that I have a specific course that I'm like, it's like that is my favorite or that I'm really good at. It's just like they're all struggle in different ways. But that's fine, you know. This game really wanted you to spend a lot of time with it and try and get good, and I think they accomplished that goal. Like, they wanted it to be like, if you rented this for a weekend, you would not actually get to see all the game had to offer. That was a big focus for Nintendo at the time. And yeah, I've been playing this game, you know, probably not as much as a dedicated, you know, 12-year-old would have been back in 1992, for, you know, with a weekend rental. But I've been playing this game a pretty solid amount, and me with adult skills that I would hope are better than the average child in 1992. I still struggle with this game. So, all right, we took 4th. We might finish without a podium visit. We'll see. Because I'm gonna have like 4 points here. Okay, we are 3rd so far. Okay, tied for 3rd, right. So, Ice Lake. Actually, no, I think this might be my favorite course. One feature this course lacks is developer times. So you don't have anything to compare your times against. It's just like better than whatever you had before. There's little like ice pillar things that can block you on this course. They're kind of hard to see, but oh, bye-bye, Toad. If you just take the same path every time, then you'll be unaffected by them by the second lap, which is kind of what I'm doing here, or at least trying to do. Yep. All right. Okay, now we got a mushroom, and we're in third. I think we can solve one problem with another. All right. Let's just yep, there we go. Hello, Toad. Goodbye, Toad. Okay, we got a star. I'm just gonna hold that. Nope, I did not, in fact, hold that. Oh my god, and we're stuck. Okay, and we're in fifth. Okay, so I think if I get specifically fourth, I will reset. Because I do want to visit the podium when I'm done with it. No, oh, actually, I just need to no, we'll try. Okay, we are gonna reset. There's a long ass animation for losing a race I don't want to watch. I guess I should show you guys at least one time. But for the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, focus. Let's see. Yeah, so one of the things I liked about this game is that 50cc, like the lowest difficulty, is still interesting and challenging. Okay, let's do a hop here. Yeah, nice. And then like 100cc is where the real meat of the game is, and then 150cc, when I get to it, will be like kind of insane, probably. Corner hop. Oh. Okay, let's see. I'm in 7th. That's not good. Okay. Okay, and I'm stuck. Yeah, I know. I know I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, we can. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna reset here. This course is very slippery. Like once you start sliding, it's really hard to stop. Which is annoying because like the way that you go fast is drifting, and so you need to like sort of balance those two. Okay, so I got some coins. That's good. And we can avoid the cracks. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So this was my favorite course earlier. Now I'm just like absolutely not getting it done here. Okay. Yeah, I'm way behind. Okay, so let's just fire this off. Hope for a better item as we go around the track this time. Okay, I can see Yoshi. We can get there. Okay, we got a mushroom. If I aim this right, I did not aim this right. Oh gosh. You know what? We're gonna do a little time trial on this map. No. And it automatically lets you select. Let's do, I don't know, 5-10 runs. I don't know. I like that it immediately selects whatever map you were struggling with in the campaign mode. Oh, and there's no ice blocks, huh? Those are kind of important. Oh, I know there are more ice blocks. Okay, great. Okay, so just get a run on the board. I'm only gonna reset if I fall in. Okay, it is a pretty round course, so you can basically just make a bunch of right turns and be fine. I don't hit all of those ice blocks. Okay, let's see. So drift here. Drift here. Gotta reach my nose. Well, I'll do it when I finish lap 5. I'll be like less than a minute. Yeah, I'm constantly sliding one way or another. Makes it a little difficult to steer. Alright, let's see. Okay, so far this is feeling like a pretty awful performance on this track. I'm just fucking sliding all over the place. Okay. Right, so let's just start that over. Let's try and get like, okay. Let's try and get like 10 seconds off. I think we can easily do 10 seconds. Long way around that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. I think it's just inevitable that we're gonna hit some of those. I don't think there's much I can do about it. Here. Here. I wonder if the speed run for this like intentionally knocks some of those so you get the fast route on later laps. I wouldn't be surprised either way. Okay, right. So we didn't. Okay, so we're getting better at knocking these. It's a little hard to practice because you gotta like. You're doing the same. Like you gotta basically follow your previous route. Okay, I'm just gonna. I guess we don't really want to drift, but we do want to like jump turn. Oh, and the hitboxes for everything is like slightly smaller than they need to be, so I should keep that in mind. Like the coins are harder to grab, but also the ice blocks are harder to bonk, so. Okay, great. My goal is 10 seconds off, and I have not accomplished that goal, but we have some serious progress. I should get a faster lap too. Yep, nice. Yeah, okay, so I think we can shave 3 seconds. Okay, great. We dodged the 2 ice blocks here. Okay, no, we're still. It's definitely faster to just hit these than hit the side there. Okay, great. Just okay, took it a little wide. Not quite what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Okay, great. So okay, feeling pretty fast so far. Just fine. Let's hit this drift. Go between these two. We can ignore those. Ignore those. Great. Yeah, this one's already bonked. We jump there just to avoid the snow. Okay. Slight slowdown from the snow here. Okay, we weren't over the water long enough to have to worry about that. Okay, we got what? 1 lap left. And we're stuck. Okay, great. Yeah, we probably. Okay, so this is gonna be better than the 27 we got. Wait, is it better than? That's a record. Okay. Weird. Was not ready for that to be a record. Okay. No fast lap though. Okay, so we're going for 120. Okay, so that. Okay, so we're bonking a lot of it, but that basic lap pattern looks just sort of hug the right side whenever possible. All right, there we go. Okay, And we're not really drifting, we're just sort of jump turning. Is it just me, or is this crazy fast compared to what I was doing before? Like... Is that... That's 5 laps, okay, so... Each of those... Okay, so just... Mark 1, okay. Stress is getting to me. And we beat 120. Okay, 120. Okay, we can do better. We can do better. We can go 119 something. And then hopefully when we get to this in the tournament, we'll have more luck. Just hug the right side, and if we bonk into ice blocks on the first lap, that's fine, because that'll speed us up later. Is that like 10 seconds? No, it's like, whatever, we're going fast. I don't need to know the exact lap numbers until later. I'm actually impressed I avoided bonking that for 4 laps in a row. Okay, final lap, here we go. Trying to beat 120. Trying not to bonk in anything stupid. Especially here. Kept hitting those. Okay, so like that bonk. And 116. Okay, that's very fast. And I think it'd be impossible to hit that without a fast lap. Nice. Okay. How do I get out of here? How do I... How do I get out of here? I think I just might have to reset the console. Reset. There we go. Okay, great. So now this ice course should be... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, whatever. Let's see if we can get a gold here. I put a lot of practice into this one, so we should be able to... Or, the similar theme tracks all blend together. I'm not sure if I practiced... No, I don't think I practiced this one. I think it was another track with the same theme that I practiced. Alright, let's see. So we can drift here really easily. I can use this mushroom to... Alright, well that did something. Missed the item boxes and the coins completely. That's fine. Drift here. Drift here. Yep. That which was slow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Let's just do the other tracks. All right, and we're back. Let's get, this is, okay, what is this? This isn't Special Cup. What is this? It'll tell us later. Right now, just focus on getting drunk at first place. I don't think it really matters for my current goal, which is just finishing, putting a medal up. But I mean, first place is always ideal in a race, right? Oh, Cheep Cheep. Okay, great. I think the Cheep Cheep slowdown is still less bad than the Toad things, so we'll take those, I guess. Okay, great. Green shells, it feels like you very much have to aim them point blank. It's hard to throw them any distance at all. Unlike red shells. Red shells just do the thing. Okay, so Bowser has been a thorn in my side in most of my races, I'll be honest. But we should be able to beat him here with tight driving, I say as I completely goof drift. Okay, I'm in first place. Alright, he's challenging me. Alright, fine, we'll take second. I feel like I'm probably getting better at this game. Okay, we are in the Star Cup, right? So it's... I'll learn the names of the cups later. Okay, so... Because I start with low coins, I need to gather those in the first 2 laps. Ideally, I get a coin item... Oh my god. I get a coin item out of one of the boxes, but I miss the boxes. And I'm 8th. Okay, great. Let's see. So... Oh, okay. Let's see. How do I get out of this? Well, get some coins. The first good step. Good first step. Alright, let's see. Lap 2, I'm in 8th place, which means I should get a decent item. Alright, we're back up to 10. Or, we're up to 10. We weren't at 10 before. Which means that I'm as fast as I can possibly be. Alright, so we just take a drift here, get a nice item. Okay, we should... Okay, right. Getting to drive in a very straight line here is nice. There's Toad. I usually get to pass Toad when I'm near him. Alright, let's see. Alright, we've got a banana. I'm just gonna launch that out and hope for the best. Oh, 4th place, okay. Alright. 3 coins, nice. Now I can afford to do a couple bumps, which I'm probably gonna need to do if I want to get past 4th place. Gosh. Okay, well, he missed me with the item, so that's good. Alright, let's see. Curve here. Straight here. Okay, I'm very close to Mario. Probably... Oh, no, I'm beating him. Okay, I do beat Mario. I'm in 2nd place. 2 seconds in a row. Nice. Okay. So we should be tied for... No, we're not tied for first, because Bowser took both of the first places and I took both of the seconds. Okay. Here we go. Okay, right. Remember your training. I wish I could race, like, individual courses with the NPCs, like, you know, with all of the other drivers for practice, but whatever. Remember your training is paying off. We got a very efficient route through here now, so I don't get bumped. Whatever, I got bumped, it's fine. Should be able to catch up, no problem. So I'm in 3rd place. Let's just fire this off. I didn't hit anyone. Okay. Let's see me Mario and Bowser again, huh? Oh, okay. Let's see. so let's see if I can hit. Okay. Okay, great. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, well, let's just try that again. Okay, let's see. Lock in, focus. Okay, I think that helped. With these mushroom plays, like, just so many variables change at once that it's hard to tell if I actually, like, did the thing I wanted to do or not. I think in this case I did. Okay, let's see. Just up here. Alright. I think that when I use the star, it makes me faster, but when the computer players use it, it does not. I think that's how that works. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I'm in third place. I will absolutely take third place if that's what I wind up getting. I don't want fourth place, but seems like there's not much I can do about that. Okay, right. It'll be difficult for us to not get on the podium at this point, so I'm only getting 1 point here, but I think whoever's in fourth place... Yeah, so they don't even have double digits. So I should at least get a bronze. Okay, so I think so I've never played this track before, I think. Alright, let's see. No, I have played this. I remember, right, because I would have had to get past 50cc. I think this is the one that I had the most trouble. Oh, we're in the branching paths. Okay. This might be the most complicated course in the game. I don't know if it's the most complicated in the game. It's definitely the most complicated that I have personally played of the game. Because remember, we don't have access to the special cup yet. Okay, and I know I want to take that turn wide because you get a speed boost on the leftmost column. Okay, so let's see. What's my victory condition here? Not bouncing off every wall as a start. Okay, let's see. So drift here. Oh, you can start a drift in midair. That helps. So like if you're already in air, then like jumping doesn't. Okay, well here's a start as to how I won this. Okay, there we go. So I'm in 6th place. Take the inside corner here. I think that's the shortest distance. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to reset on this one. Okay, I want to go wide there again. I didn't. Drift. Go. At least let's you go really, really wide on that drift. Yeah, so lap 5. Okay, great. I know anything could happen, but I think I'm fucked here. Okay, we got the feather, so that lets us do this, and I'm fucked. Okay. Now, because I had to spend a life here, I probably won't get through the cup. Say I don't like because that. Actually, I don't remember what the last track was. Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay, so yep, the 3 coins are nice. All right, let's see. Okay, Shell didn't do anything at all. That's fine. Okay, just take this drift here. Take these really short jumps. Okay, great. So that should get us a couple places up. All right, and then we can take this speed boost. I also have no idea if those stone guys stay dead if you hit them with a star. I haven't tested it. Okay, so we have a item box here that I haven't. Okay, well I still haven't. Oh, I have 18 coins, so I can afford to do as many bumps as I want basically. Okay, I got stuck in this column. That's fine. In 6th place. All right. Yeah, they do stay dead. Okay. Okay, lock in. I think this is lap 5. Nope, lap 4. Okay. I'm just taking this. I'm taking this slower path in the hopes of getting a good item. Oh, okay. That is a good item in theory. Let's see if I can turn that theory into practice. I cannot. Okay. We're just gonna start over. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Coins, awesome. Okay, there we go. So I'm an 8th again. No. Okay, let's see. How do I? Okay, so I just need to hit a bunch of drifts in a row, basically. Not like that. Okay, so maybe just very gently tap it. Okay, so I'm gaining time every time I do that shorter path there. Drift there. Feather here, great. Okay, I got the far path, which means I got the speed boost. Bonk is not helping. Bonk is not helping. Okay, so I think I just fucked. Unless I get like a really good item somewhere. Okay, we're gonna have to practice this course. Okay. Okay, great. Wait for it to turn around. Yep. Oh, okay, so I guess I'm just doing this again. Okay. Just doing the whole race, the whole cup again. I wanted to do just that, but the selection system in this is annoying. You have to press like so many buttons, and so like all of them, like you have to select every little thing rather than just saying, "Hey, I like my driver, I like my difficulty, but I don't like." The one thing I don't like is the mode. It doesn't like I apparently can remember because it gives you the course that you were struggling on in the if you were struggling on a course, like if you exit from a course in the campaign mode, it'll give it to you in time trial mode. But it doesn't want to remember like all the other information, and so you have to enter like everything one at a time, and it's kind of error prone. And like even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe doesn't fix this. It's the same fucking problem. And so like if you mess up a race and you want to start over, you can't just retry with the same settings. You have to like press every little prompt in the way. Okay, so I'm second. That's fine. Trying not to get too ambitious so I can not take too many risks and save my lives. All right, let's see. Alright, here we go. Okay, hit a nice drift here. I don't think they even call them drifts in this game. I think it's called power slide. But I'm gonna call it a drift. What's Nintendo gonna do about it, you know? I think that the N64 version did start calling them drifts. I'm not entirely sure. Alright. Oh, actually, Mario bumped me forward. We take those. Alright, let's hit Bowser with this red shell. That didn't work. Wait, okay, I guess it did work. I'm not sure why it took such a circuitous route. Oh, we're third? I was so close to first, and then just didn't happen. Alright, whatever. We're just trying to get a cup. Okay, so this should leave us in second place. Okay, we're tied for second. Great. Okay, so now that I'm out in first, I should actually have a much easier time using the practice rounds. Well, I say that. Okay, 8th is kind of the same, where just like no one's bothering me right now. Okay, let's just go through here, go through here. Okay, we got the mushroom. Oh, that was good. That was a good mushroom. Okay, Luigi's in 5th with the... Okay, let's see. Okay, mushroom here. Where's a good time to... I guess just right now. Okay, I'm gonna save this mushroom because I'm already in the placement I want to be in, so I can just recover later using it. Okay, lap. Final lap. Okay, great. So ideally nothing bad happens and I can just use this to cheese my way to first. Right. Okay, we got second. I'll take those. Okay, just keep that second. Should be fine. My hands are getting kind of sweaty. Oh yeah, I should explain this. I'm using a Super Nintendo controller with a not quite the controller that would have been used back in the day. But on modern games, it's this trigger that uses item, or maybe it's this trigger and this one's drift. And then on this game, it is this is go, this is stop, and this is item. So I'm used to it at this point, but it's just I gotta remember it. Okay, I am in third now. Okay, so in this case, we're just gonna not even worry about coins, just go fast. There's enough coins on this track that, like, they'll find me. Bonking on that corner sucks. Alright, let's see. Oh. Yeah, there's no way I could have avoided that. Maybe if I braked really precisely? Okay, let's see. Get this item. There's a lot of items in this jumping section. Gonna bonk again? Okay. I am doing better than I was. So we'll take that for the moment. think if you avoid the ramp somehow, then you can get the boost for free and take a really quick path. Okay, let's just drift here. And of course I bonk. Alright, let's see, drift here. The left path is faster, so we're gonna do that. Let's see, nope. Can't line up for the boost panel. Okay, I shouldn't use my mushroom here because that'll, mushrooms and ramps can lead to, like, just falling off the map. Because it's based on the speed you are going when you hit it, and so you can just go fucking flying. I think there's like a minimum speed or something, but no. Bad timing. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm in 8th. I'm not that far behind everything else. I think I've definitely made it back from worse, but not looking good. Final lap, okay. Final lap, I'm in 8th place. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. I have no desire to fight through this. Okay. I would love to read more about how this game works internally, because there's a lot of mysteries. Like how does the game like split the computer players along 3 paths on this course? I would love to know. Item. Oh, I'm 3rd. Okay, right. So if I just stop bonking, then okay. Also, there's like the delay on items is weird because it's like when I expect to be able to use them is not when they actually show up. It's like a little bit later. 4th, not terrible for this stage of the race. Okay, oh, and I've got an item. Okay, oh, alright, nope, that didn't work. Okay, and we're now in 5th. Okay, great, so... Okay, we can shoot this off, see if it hits anyone. It does, nice. Okay, great, so we're now in 4th. Okay, oh. Come on, Luigi. Okay, at least he's going on the right path, and I'm going on the left, so I don't actually encounter him until later. And, okay, star. Here we go. Okay, we're still bonking here. Okay, great. Okay, so... I'm not resetting over 4th. If I get 4th, that means I get to keep playing. That's good enough for me for the moment. I can't believe I hit the lava right there. Okay, I'm in 5th. And I missed the boost ramp, so... I guess I'm just bound here? Oh, man. Let's see. If I drift... No, I'm just bound. Alright. I need to practice this, this map. And we haven't even gotten to Rainbow Road, which is like, I think it just doesn't have guardrails at all. Wait, have I been drifting wrong this whole time? I accidentally pressed left instead of right and it just like worked better. Do I have to, I think you do have to tap the right direction to drift in the right, so if you just... Huh. I think I've just been drifting wrong this whole time. Turn left, tap left, and that gives you a better turn. No wonder drifting is so hard. Nope. And then this is a turn this way. Okay, we're just gonna... I've been drifting wrong this whole time. shut the gap. Nice. Okay. Now I have to think about like which drift button I'm using. Yeah, I'm used to newer games where like the drift button is like there's not only one drift button, and so it always just works. And it's based on what your joystick is doing at the moment. But in this game, nope, it's 2 drift buttons. I think that's because it's based on F-Zero, and it makes more sense in F-Zero than it does in this game. Come on. Okay, 5th. Okay, so 5th, I can make that work. Okay, just hug the corner here, hug the corner here. Take this short route. A bonk there, okay, it's fine. Alright, there we go. Bonk to bonk. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're gonna practice the course without all the other players. And I do happen to beat it here. Then in theory, I remember the last course not actually being that hard, but I will have 1 try. Or actually, no. I think you get 1 extra life for the final course. So I'll have 2 tries. Let's see. Boop. The drift here. Okay, I didn't get all the way over what I wanted to, but that's fine. Maybe drifting isn't. I'm gonna have to check the manual or something. Like, does the side you drift on matter? Yeah, we can still make this work, right? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. I never hit the boost on this. It's just like so much stuff going on in this track. It's hard to keep track of it all, like what order it's in, what the optimal play is, because you can't see enough of it ahead of time to. Far behind am I? Yeah, we're just gonna give up and quit. Like, I don't know, at least 10 races on this. So now we have to 1-player game, a 1-time trial, and then Geyser Castle 3. Yes. Wait, is there an option to choose a different starting point? Huh. It definitely feels like there's a difference between left drift and right drift. Okay, I think I have the manual saved somewhere. I can check. Okay, that was way too wide. Okay. Yeah. I guess those are they deterministic timing? Like, what's the deal here? Also, all the items are gone, but the boost pads should still be active, so we can. Yeah, we're struggling here. We're struggling. Okay, well, we almost got there. Can't see the boost pad. I'll have to check on that later. I think this is the track that suffers the most from just how low resolution the Super Nintendo Mode 7 stuff winds up being. Because this is just a 1024 by 1024 image, which itself is stitched out of a bunch of like tiles. Okay, no boost panel in time trial mode. Got it. And so there just isn't enough resolution to actually display everything correctly. I was reading about how Wolfenstein for the Super Nintendo basically renders everything at half resolution and then uses Mode 7 to just kind of, like, blow it up. Okay, so we can shave at least 20 seconds off of that, I think. We're gonna go for 2 minutes. Okay, 26 is our fast lap. I guess in time trial mode, I wanna do the. Actually, I guess it doesn't really. I don't know. I don't know which of the 3 tunnels I want to take. I think it's best to take the leftmost one in an actual race because that's where the boost pad hides, and it's like the extra distance is worth the extra speed. So I guess I'll just that's just what I'll practice. Okay, great. So we want to pick a wide drift here. Okay. Okay, what is this throughout the 3? Are those? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the mid-air drift is really, really helpful, so I should do more of that. Alright, so right here... Oh, yeah, just take this one really wide, see if I can line this up there. Okay, only one bonk. Guess that's helpful. Maybe I just shouldn't drift that corner if I'm going to bonk every time. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing the slower path. Okay, so 220 was my record, so I think I can beat it here. Just take the fast path here, do a little bit of a pre-drift. Okay, right, so now take this corner wide. Oh, actually, I lost time. Okay. Okay, well, I got a fast lap. Cool. So yeah, we're trying to shave 20 seconds, which is gonna be difficult, but I think we can do it. Alright. Oh, well, starts if you... helps if you start when the flag goes. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this run so far is not looking promising, but we can always recover. Okay, no bonks there, which is nice. Take this drift wide. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be one of my faster runs. Honestly, I'm just going to start it over. One of the things about this game is that you steer better when you're going faster. Which means that you sort of lose more. Like if you bonk, then that slows you down, right? And then because you've bonked, you steer worse. And then you bonk more because you can't steer as well. Oh, okay. That was a very good entry into this section. Okay. I got catchers omitted. Catch. Okay. Whoop. Okay, so I want to take this one really wide. Oh, I guess I'm going this way. I can take this one wide. And then bonk there. Bonk. Okay, and then... Whoop. Okay, nope. Yeah, that was relatively clean. And then we can... Nope. What lap am I on? I think this is probably lap 3. Okay, so that was lap 3. Lap 4... Maybe I should start learning how to brake effectively. Like, I basically haven't been using the brake button at all. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be really slow. Probably the slowest so far, but we'll see. Okay, clean entry there. Alright. Okay, we didn't bonk. Hell yeah. Okay. There's our first bonk. Okay, we can take this nice and wide. I guess I'm going this way. Alright, let's see. Take that. Oh, one bonk. Okay, a very small bonk though. And it sort of put me in the direction I wanted to go. Okay, we're gonna just take these ramps. Drift here. Okay, clean entry there. Quick drift here. Oh, no, that didn't work. I think that's my first... Okay, well, these two. That's my first major mistake so far, so this run could be... Okay. Wait, if it's a minute for 3 laps, then that means my individual laps are like 20 seconds each. I mean, so this should be a pretty good run. Oh my god. Well, if that doesn't happen. Okay, and then take a... Okay, I just need to make my mind up in one direction. Okay, right. Spoke too soon. No, okay. Well, this should be still a good run. This is lap 4 because I don't have hear the sped up music. Okay, clean entry into the middle section. Okay, took that. Oh no. Alright, well, I wanna finish this just so I can see my first couple laps, see how fast those are. Actually, this may actually be like my best run yet. Alright, let's just take this wide. We can go in here, I guess. Okay, and then left. Bonk. Okay, that is my best run yet. Okay, fast lap is 25. sorry, let's just get a really solid lap 1. Anything under 3 seconds is fine. Anything where I don't bonk or fall in the lava is fine. Alright. Okay, well, that's a bonk, but I'm just gonna keep cooking. Okay, so line this up there. Alright, drift here. Okay, so none of these should hit me. Wide. Okay, that was a really fast lap, especially for first, because I had to speed up to get the speed. My second lap is definitely going to be worse than my first. Alright, there we go. We're still under a minute for 2 laps, so that is definitely something. One thing I appreciate about the time trial in this mode is that there's no coins and no mushrooms. Because when I was doing time trials on Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because they dropped the Super from the title, on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it was very much like, okay, well, I'm gonna get the basic strats down, not use mushrooms, and then like where to use the mushrooms. And like getting the fast strat just wound up being like, where did I use the mushroom and how well did I use it? It almost like mediocre driving and good mushroom usage was like way better than just like driving correctly. And that was it. Okay, stop bonking, stop bonking. Alright, there we go. So that's basically the same as my last time. So I'm getting faster and more consistent. I don't know if I can actually shave 20 seconds. So far I've only shaved 3. This is looking good so far. Just don't bonk whichever one I go into. You drift here. Don't bonk on the drift. I bonk on the drift. Okay, and that was a very respectable first lap. Okay, I'm taking the slower. So, not off to a great start, but we can definitely still save this. Let's get a nice wide drift here. Okay, drift here. Okay, not a terrible bonk. That was way worse than my previous try. Let's just get a good 25 without falling in. So what would 2 minutes flat be in terms of per lap time? Because 2 minutes is 120 seconds. Divide that by 5. So 60 for 5 is 6. What, 24 seconds each? Yeah, 12 times 5, yeah, so 24 seconds. Okay, so that seems sort of doable. And we want to use slightly shorter drifts than I've been doing, so I get control back by the time I need it. Okay, that doesn't help my time, but alright, this is still a good run. Okay, shorter drifts. Okay, so this should be a pretty good run. Probably gonna be another 17 to another 217. If I can avoid doing that. Should we drift here? Oh. No, I should finish this race so I can look at my times for previous laps. Okay, great. So finish strong, finish strong. .224. Okay, so that's awful. But let's look at the individual laps. Okay, I did get a fast lap, 25:56. So what does a 24 even look like? Basically, let's just see if I can do a no bonk lap. Nope. Maybe if I take it wide. Okay, there we go. No bonk, no bonk, no bonk. Great. Oh, okay, technically I didn't bonk there. I did have to slow down a lot to avoid the bonk, but that's fine. There's one bonk, two bonks, three bonks. Okay, so threes are our number to beat. One, two. Okay, one. Okay, that's too many. We're just gonna stop counting. So this lap is it's not bonkless at all. Really bonk. And because my timing is off, I'm also getting bonked there. Yeah, let's try and finish strong this last lap. Yeah, alright. Nope, that's not happening. Okay, so... Okay, so it looks like I can take the drift at higher speeds, but on my first lap I'm just gonna be very conservative with it. Okay, there's one bonk. Okay, and I have one more left to get the bonks. Okay. There's one bonk. Okay, so this is going to be one of my slower races ever. Okay, I think I'm still gonna get top 5. We'll see. Okay, just barely top. Oh, it's okay. Why did I do that? For those just joining me, I'm trying to get a time of about 2 minutes flat in this course, and so far it is not going well. My current focus is to bonk less, which is, as you can see, not happening. I think drifting with bonks is still faster than not bonking and not drifting. Maybe we'll just ignore the fact that I'm bonking all the time. Just say, yeah, bonks are fine, just hit the drifts. That was close. Okay. Okay, nope. This is one of those things in this game where if you start failing, it's hard to not continue failing. Because these are on a global these heads are on a global cycle, and part of the routing, I guess I haven't really done this intentionally, but part of the routing is making sure that the cycle doesn't stop you. But yeah, if I bonk somewhere and mess up my timing, then oh, it's 2:13. That's awesome. That should be easily my my fastest so far. Yeah. Okay, so 2:10 is definitely possible. I don't know about 2 minutes flat. Okay, drift here. That was not a drift. That was just a. Alright, whatever. Drift. Alright, drift. I'm not talking a ton, I'm locked in, I'm focused here. Alright, let's see. What lap am I on? I wish this thing had a lap counter. I wish I could tell what lap I was on without having to go through the starting line. I'm really starting to pick up on the nuances of what drifts you can do. So I've been doing like sort of the hard drifts, like I'm about to do here. But just the simple, like, tap here to rapidly change direction seems also very powerful. Yeah. Okay, so this is probably going to be one of my better runs. Okay, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we want a wide drift coming out of this turn. Great. that didn't work. Right, whatever. We're very close to the finish line. We'll get second best time ever. Okay. I'm bored of this. Let's see if that's good enough to... Actually, we can do a replay. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I think I've got to sprinkle these mini drifts in a little bit more. Because I'm used to Super Mario Kart, or sorry, I'm used to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you really want to hold them. But in this case, in this game, it seems like you just want to, like, a lot of the time just tap it for, you know, a quarter of a second tops. So that was a bit, those bonks there were sort of the biggest mistake in this run so far. You're seeing generally pretty clean driving, and yeah. This should be be able to make the difference between winning and losing when I actually get back to doing it in a cup setting. Oh, 1 sec. So yeah, let's end this. Player game. I want the GP. I want 100cc. Yep. We're gonna stick with Peach. Okay, we got the Star Cup. Okay, hopefully I can actually win rather than play second here. Oops. Oh, maybe my mistake is that I'm taking the outside rather than the inside on that. Maybe I should just take the inside. Okay, so we're in 6th place, but this is still fixable. Alright, there we go. Yeah, all the computer players are taking the inside. I think that is faster. Oh, Bowser. I always have to, like, if I want to get to 1st place, I always have to get through Bowser, it seems like. His weakness is that when he does get hit, he, like, slows way down compared to everyone else, so I should just, like, throw an item at him. I guess I'm taking the slower path here. Okay, let's see. Can I banana snipe? No, I can't. Okay, just slow down for no reason, though. Take it. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay, no, we are second again. Okay, that's fine. Like, it tries to show you if rearview mirror, like, what's going on, but then I looked down and I messed up my driving. Alright, let's see. Okay, we are in first place, so let's just try and keep it that way. I don't think the game cares at the end of the day how many first places you got, just your overall score. And not even like what your overall score was, just what it was compared to the other racers. So... I should use my flower there, or my... Okay, whatever. Ooh. Take this shorter path, which I believe is faster. Just like the mud isn't that much slower than the dirt, and you save a lot of distance. So I think it does wind up being pretty fast. Okay, that's really good. I can avoid hitting walls, I guess. See a toad? No, Toad's back. Okay, great. I did manage to dodge his little item. Just gonna have to dodge that next lap as well. Okay, in clear. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Get over here, Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi down. Okay, so we should just be able to take fourth without any issue. Okay. That was a little embarrassing, but we can. As long as I think I'm gonna need the lives more than I'm gonna need the placement, so I am third. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, this one I have practiced, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think the computer players just aren't affected by little ice blocks. I think they just don't care. Okay, so I don't want third, second's fine. We can actually just... That just lets me not worry about the, Oh, and oh, okay, we have a... I said we have an opportunity to take first, but we actually don't, because I bumped the wall. Okay, great. Okay, flower, nope. Feather, nope. Oh, fuck. Nope, we're hitting them all. Oh, gosh. Jump over here, save a little distance. so... Okay. Okay. Alright. So that was 2 bad things happening in a row. And, okay, final lap. Just need to take 1 place, and then we're safe. Ideally, we take multiple. Okay, stop bonking, I should be fine. Junior. I keep forgetting you can jump over stuff to avoid it. Well, hopefully all that practice I put in on the lava level will pay off. Because I'm burning through lives on this level. It's fucking item. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna drift through here. Okay, just hit this drift. Oh, did not hit that drift correctly. Come on, DK. No! Okay, well. Yep, I know. Well, I guess if you wait for the rank out animation rather than just giving up, you get to start in 5th rather than 8th. That might be something to keep in mind. Alright, let's just get a little extra distance here. Oh, I'm not locked in. I'm not focused. Oh, it's lap 4 already? I just zoned out. Okay, let's see. Can I get anything done with this star? Okay. Well, apparently I can get a little bit done. If I can get past BK Jr., then we can at least advance to the next race. Great. Okay, Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna start this cup over. Which involves like a fucking 30 seconds of... There we go. Alright. Just want to get first place. I've gotten second so many times on this course, I want to get first. So just drift here. Where's the fireball? Okay, right. Nope, completely missed that. Sliding all over the place. Wow, okay, I tried to jump over it and the timing is so specific. probably time to wrap up this stream pretty soon, honestly. I'm starting to not have fun with this anymore. And I'm getting sloppy. Yep, okay. I'm not even getting fucking second. I'm just getting, at best, fourth. We can get past DK Jr. in theory. Yep, okay. Yep, I gotta wait through this animation. And we don't get lives back until round 4, so... Well, we're at first now, so if we can just keep that up, we'll actually get my goal. Okay, I got 6 coins. So I didn't get all 3 of them, I got 2, that's fine. Okay, now we're at max coins, nice. Bowser's really being aggressive with his item placement here. I have an item to throw back. Why is it always Bowser? It's never DK Jr., it's never anyone else, it's always Bowser. Is Bowser just Peach's rival? Is that how that works? Wouldn't he be Mario's rival? Maybe Peach just doesn't have a rival. But yeah, if someone's cramping my style, that person is always Bowser. And he just has like infinite items too. Alright, let's see. I can like I've learned how to avoid him attacking at this point, so we can just okay, well, we did get first, so we'll take those. Okay, let's see. Yep, get 9 points. Okay, so this... Okay, so just... Let's see, how do I... Okay, so I need to do the short drifts I've been practicing. And that should... Okay, yep, Bowser's here. Okay, that was pretty clean. Okay, cool. I managed to avoid Bowser spam. Managed to avoid Bowser spam again. Great. Now we can just take this. Yep. Huh, the game started getting easy. Nice. Okay, let's see. I had a similar... Oh my god. Okay, yep, okay. I had a similar thing happen in 50cc where at some point, for reasons I couldn't completely explain, everything just like sort of clicked into place. And I was like, oh, I know how to play video games again. Okay, nope. Nope. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, last flap. I have 1 shell. I should probably get rid of that for a better item. I think I can still do it. Okay, power star, or whatever that's called. Just need to get 4th. There's Mario. Okay, nope. Oh wait, I just nerfed myself. I would have started in 5th, and now I start in 8th. Let's just do more micro drifts. We got one here. Cool. Okay, so we can take this drift here. It's immediately interrupted by a jump, but that's actually good. Okay, lap 4. I'm basically in the position I want to be in. Oh, I've got a banana, that's why I couldn't pick that bananas. Excuse me, Bowser. First place! Whoa, I was clenching the whole time. Okay, so I've got 2 tries at this next... Wait. What's up next? We'll figure... Well, I mean, we'll just find out. Okay, so I'm at 18... Did I get 2 first places? Okay, so I did get 2 first places in a row. Okay, great. So now we got Iceland. Okay. Okay, I think this one also benefits from those micro drifts. Not that I'm doing it. Okay, well, I can do this one. Just stick to the right hand side. That skips most of the track. These guys are trying to ruin my day. We cannot do it. Wow, this has been an uneventful race so far. I will not complain if it stays that way. Alright, expect to see, of course. I can still get this back. No! Okay. Yeah, spoke too soon. Okay. Okay, right, so... No, I do want to get 6 instead of 8. Okay, so I just gotta play perfectly on the lava track. Easier said than done. I think the biggest problem with this game for me is that the handling model like makes you very inaccurate. And because the computer players don't use the same kind of cart as you do, it feels like they just drive better. And we got hit by Yoshi's egg. Okay, let's see. What lap is it? Okay, this item is deeply unfair, but I will take it. That's what lets me win. I will take it. Actually, I won't even win. I'll get second, probably. Oh, yep, Bowser's back. Okay. One for the road, buddy. And I missed. Okay. Cool. I have no lifelines whatsoever for this next track. So... just gotta drive really well. That's all there is to it. Okay. Oh, and I'm starting from a different place than I was in practice. Okay. Actually, that does make this It's opening drift easier. Hi, Bowser. Hi, Bowser. I think practice is much more relevant on this track than it was on the previous one. Alright, let's just, oh, I missed. Did he just go through? I mean, I've definitely gone through one of those guys before. So I'm in 5th. I guess I'll take this back. Yeah, so that's a good start. Take this nice big drift. Okay, I had to cut it short to not get hit by that. Okay, what can I do to get back in this? Okay, so it all starts with getting a decent item. So let's do that. Oh, well, Luigi thought of that too. He's using the same path I am. Oh, and I missed the item boxes. And I managed to not... Okay, I got an item, okay, mushroom honestly might be the best I could have gotten. Okay, we can just... Okay, we can just skip all this. Nope. Alright. Just do this corner cut. I'm in 8th place. I'm just dead, okay. Okay, You know, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all for coming. Yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna start raging. Alright, have a lovely rest of your day, everybody.